Hey everyone, I'm Bill. I'm with Cali Moto TV. Welcome back to the channel and welcome to my first dirt adventure. I'm here with my good buddy Kerry Simpson, who is just an adventure advocate. I mean, he knows all these roads. And when I got this brand new 2020 Ducati Enduro, I immediately called Kerry and was like, I gotta get some off-road. So we are gonna be taking this thing, for you Enduro guys that are experienced like Kerry, don't watch this video. But if you guys are looking at getting into the Enduro and you guys are looking at getting into off-road, I swear to you, this is my first time ever on a big bike in the dirt. And
he's doing well.
I'm not doing too bad. So let's take a look around the bike and let's get some sweet shots of me going up that thing. I know it doesn't look that steep, but it's a lot steeper in person. But let's get rolling. All right, guys, so we are ready for our adventure. You ready, Kerry?
Ready.
You ready to get your butt kicked?
Go, buddy.
All right, so as I said in the intro, I really wanted to make sure that you beginning guys really understood some stuff. Kerry, you're an expert, so let me pick your brain about a couple things coming up here. Sure. I just kind of followed your lead. What's the etiquette? Let's get some enduro etiquette. Let's get some back road etiquette. How do I get on this thing properly out here in the dirt?
Okay, so first of all, if you're on a trip and you have these packs, you've got a lot of weight on both sides.
Yep.
When you get off the bike with the kickstand down, you always want to enter the bike from the kickstand side.
As a standard practice anyways, generally. So now you made a comment real quick about the bags. You made a comment earlier. Now I'm hauling some equipment, so that's why I have the bags on here, but you would advise me not have the bags, right?
You're going to be an off-road just for a day ride and you don't need your bags.
Okay.
Always remove your bags.
Okay.
They just get in the way if you get into trees where
we have gotten into some tight areas that if you're so this is trail riding. Now if we're out in open country and we're gone for a couple days, the Enduro, that's where it really shines because we've got an 8-gallon gas tank, which you thought was ridiculous. Correct. 8-gallon gas tank. I mean, this is, you know, Sahara Desert or, you know, Death Valley Desert style. But up here, beneficial not to have the bags.
It is. And
yeah.
Entering the bike.
Entering the bike.
Because it has a low speed height.
Okay.
Tall,
yep.
I can just enter it like this.
Yep.
Right?
Okay. All right. That's kind of how I've been getting on the bike, is generally just thrown over my foot and giving me a quick hop on.
Correct. Right.
Now, other ways to stand up. There you go. And then, okay. Okay.
And that works fine as long as what you have your kickstand on.
On a good stable ground. Yes, absolutely. So make sure.
Off, you can do it that way too.
Yep. Give it a kick. And then over. Now make sure, now we don't have any extra. Now if this was my bike, I would have the big plate bolted on there to give me some stability. But basically we're just gonna, now, and I've also, on the Multistrada Enduro, we've got this, we've got the rubber pads that we were able to pull off, and we were able to switch the brake to a different height for my bigger dirt boots. So, so on here, up and over, and then kind of plant myself, then over.
Well done.
Now, standing, sitting. When do we stand on trails?
When you get into a rough area like there's rocks and there's roots and there's ruts where you've got to go through stuff. If you're standing up,
okay,
and you have your knees bent and your elbows bent, then you also have extra suspension.
Ah, so you're absorbing. You're absorbing. Okay.
And lift the bike. And get over stuff easier, and you have more control and leverage.
Okay. And you made a comment earlier that when you tend to stand, you tend to be more on the outside of the bars, so you can weight the bars a little bit. Correct. For maneuverability.
Correct.
Okay. When do I sit?
When you sit is when you need to put a foot down quick. If you're going up an area where you think you're a little questionable,
Okay.
and you need to get a foot down quick, you need to
Okay.
be sitting to get the foot down for extra little stability.
And of course in dirt you always foot down means out, right?
Correct.
Towards the front of you. Don't put the foot down here because you'll get it kicked back.
And you're using it to dab, not
Right.
plant.
Okay. You ready to roll, baby?
Roll, man.
Let's do this, brother. All right, guys. So my enduro experience has been the ride up here. So the Multistrada, I'm in the default enduro mode from Ducati, and I'll tell you, on the way up here, I've been surprised. The traction control has worked very well, and the braking has worked very well. So let's go ahead and get a stand. Now, what's nice about the enduro, and actually I always like to sit, I kick it into second. Actually, you know what, coming up this hill I think I'm going to be in first. So the whole ride basically I've been first and second. Obviously this kind of area we're going to be in first, just be able to kind of use that higher end torque and that horsepower to kind of keep it from bogging down a little bit too much. So my standing, I'm kind of, I'm not sure if this is proper, so bear with me. I'm kind of leaning up against the tank a little bit, which works pretty well. Just had a moment that I'm like, what am I doing sitting here talking to you guys, riding? I've never ridden this before, but I think I've got it. I think I got it. So sorry if I go silent, you guys. I gotta need a minute to figure out the roots to come through, and you know, kind of the easy followers. So you see he's got all right. Now when we get up this hill, I'm gonna go into second, and I'm gonna show you guys really why I feel like this Multistrada is gonna shine out here. And what makes, ooh, there was like a big hole in the ground back there. Oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to show you guys why I feel like this Multistrada and the DVT, the Ducati variable timing, is super, super important, because coming up, when I was in second, what was sweet is it just had that torque, man, and it ran and it ran, and it just such good stability. And so here we go. Now I told Carrie I wanted to be completely hard packed. We went up a little area earlier which was really sketch, and I was like, all right, pass my limit. Up second gear. Sorry, I gotta shift because I gotta get my boot down. So here's where second gear shines. Oh, look at this. Look at this beautiful road, guys. Oh my God. I think Carrie just heard me. Wow. I'm just in awe right now. This is absolutely gorgeous. So I believe, if I'm not mistaken, straight ahead is Lake Berryessa. Woo, 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 woo. So I've kind of got my right foot covering the brake a little bit, but I'm really working this front brake. I think that's the correct way. Now, in enduro mode on the Multistrada, they turn the rear ABS off so you can get a little bit of slide on, but you got your front ABS, and like I said, oh, I just show off. I generally can wheelie, but I don't know about right now. All right, no. Yeah. All right, sidetracked by the wheelies. So ABS on the front is on. Traction control's on. The power is kind of dumbed down. It's all in all, it's just a general. That's what it's about right there. Make your own road, guys. Yeah, hot shots. I got a little bit, but I don't know yet. I don't know. And this is comparatively to his little KTM. He's got a 9.5, 950, and he's definitely lighter weight than I am, and clearly more experienced. So I'm going to take it easy up here. But oh, there we go. Getting through this little spot. Okay. So here, second gear, the torque just kind of works. Love it, love it. Views on views, guys. You don't get much better riding than this up in the hills. Now we're at the end of February. I think we're the 26th today, and I've had the bike. I've been on the bike for about oh no. Oh, not bad. All right, little clunk in the front rim, but I've had the bike for just about a week and a half now. We've been on. Yeah, let's go this way, Carrie. Thank you. I've been on the street for just over, oh, tired, a week and a half, and we've done some two-up stuff with this, and we've done some solo rides. All right, get this into second and get a little momentum out of this guy. So you see where the trails kind of get a little bit short. So this is why Carrie was saying only trail rides. This bike is not necessarily, this isn't the greatest bike for the trails, so to speak. But it's holding its own. It's holding its own really, really well. Let's see if I can get oh. Whew. I'm getting tired, guys. This is a lot of work. A lot of work on this big bike, and trying to just to figure it all out is the other thing. One thing I want to do is, when I get a clearing here, throw that down. There we go. I went down, bike came up, and took the windscreen to the camera. Sorry about that little hit. And here we go, here we go, here we go. So, you know, all in all, I started to kind of get a little afraid this afternoon. This morning I was super excited, and then when Carrie started looking up in these mountains, so we just came down off of that one. When Carrie started looking up on these mountains, I started to get really, really nervous. And this is, talk about out of my comfort zone. You subscribers, you guys know. You know where I come from. You know what I do. So first, just not having stable ground is one whole issue that I'm having. And the other is just the weight of this bike not on stable ground is the other. But I will say, there's only been a couple times that I'm like, this bike's way too heavy right now. Like, you know, turning the corner, I wish I would have had a lighter bike. But generally, I haven't been feeling the weight of this 400 and almost 90 pounds with all 8 gallons. Or I had about 6 gallons of gas when I got up here, and we're at about 6 gallons still, so I haven't been used much gas. So But it's been enjoyable. It's work. So you first timers, if you guys haven't been out here yet, you know, take it easy. Find someone like Carrie to kind of, you know, get you comfortable with it. But just like riding any motorcycle, don't be timid. Don't be timid. That's the first thing. You gotta just put that stuff aside and get on there and own this bike, man. Because I'll tell you, there's a couple times that I've gotten in a situation where I'm just like, but I worked through it, right? I didn't, you know, it's kind of like on the sport bikes when you generally get into an area that a turn that you're too hot and you just instinctively want to pick it up or whatnot. I kind of pull into that situation a couple times where I was going around a kind of a steep turn and a second gear, and kind of bike was like bogging down, and I just had, you know, I had to give it gas. I had to be comfortable with it. I knew it wasn't going to spin out on me. I'm in second gear, and yeah, and so just don't be timid, right? Own it, baby, own it. But a beautiful back to the weather. Gorgeous. February 26th. It hasn't rained all month. That's why we've got the roads the way we've got them. Today's the hottest day it's been this year. I think we're at about 76, 78 degrees. So absolutely gorgeous day. And these roads, nice and hard packed. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Carrie Simpson, thank you so much for everything. Carrie, I was just saying thank you, Carrie Simpson.
Nice.
What I got to get off this thing for just a quick moment, because so it's not easy vlogging and talking. So I talked that whole way.
Okay, I heard you. Yeah, that's awesome. You did a good job.
And the Multistrada has just been absolutely killing it. For a fat pig that I call it, I'm surprised. Yeah. I really am surprised, because I was telling them I would have generally picked something smaller, more nimble, more lightweight. That's where I would have started. This bike, I don't think this bike is for these kind of trails. It's holding its goddamn own though. Yeah. But you know, this is I think more, you know, open kind of a way. But for me, I've never done this. Yep. Ever in my life. Yep. Have I ever been up in this kind of situation? Yep.
Great. And you know what it is? It's the confidence. Every time you go out, I still am building confidence.
Yeah.
I can do more than I can do.
Yeah. And I was just saying that. Look, own it. You have to stay on it. There's a couple times that I almost thought I was going to fall over, and I just, you know, get through it. But thank you, brother.
You're welcome, brother.
Thank you so much. We've got, where are we going?
Well, so this actually does go to a dead end. That's the reason I stopped.
Okay.
It winds all the way down into this valley down here.
Down here.
And,
well.
So if we've had enough, we can turn around here and go back and try to take them over to the Knoxville.
Okay.
Pop out and come back to Ariessa.
All right, cool. Well, guys, thank you for sticking around. I hope you guys, you new beginners, I hope you guys learned a lot. Like I said, the Multistrada Enduro 1260, 490 pounds, I think, wet. It's a ginormous beast of a bike, but it has held its own today, and I'm pleasantly surprised. Straight off the factory stock style enduro mode. We're out here in the craziness. But again, Carrie, thank you. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Hitting the subscribe button is more important than you know. We're going to be on this 1260 for a lot of videos, so make sure you ring that bell notification so you can see all of the 1260 videos. And I believe we're going to be able to get on some more Ducatis, so make sure you stay tuned on the channel. Smash me that like button. Give me a like, only because it's my first time, baby. Give me a like, guys. I appreciate it. But till next video, we'll see you then.